Right, guys, Tottenham have just beaten Watford 1-0. I say just, it did happen about, what time is it now? It's just gone 7 o'clock where I'm filming. It probably happened about 3 hours ago now. But I've only just got around to making this video. But yeah, um, Tottenham look very good. I can't lie. A lot better than I expected them to be this season under Nuno Espirito Santo. I think 4-3-3 is really suiting them, and they looked good without Kane on the opening day of the season. Well, the opening week of the season against Man City, and today with Kane they looked even better. I know obviously today they're playing Watford, but defensively they look really solid. Watford did have a good chance early on. I can't remember who it was for, but they just all the defenders just threw themselves at it, and it was really good defending. From like even Eric Dyer, he looks a different player this season alongside Davinson Sanchez. Like, can you imagine saying at the like last season or even like the year before, Davinson Sanchez and Eric Dyer would go 3 games in the Premier League without conceding a goal at centre back? It's really impressive. And Japhet Tanganga playing really well at right back. He almost sometimes covers as like a third centre back as well. And Dele Alli also, after a couple of disappointing seasons under Jose Mourinho, is back in the side and is back on form at the moment. He was unlucky not to score today. He had a good chance in the second half, but it was Heung-Min Son who got the goal. A free kick that was probably about 30 yards, no, maybe not 30, 25 to 30 yards away from goal, but like at an angle. It's one of those where you already know what's going to happen. He's going to try and keep it on target, but also make it so any player can get a touch on it and make the keeper really struggle with it. And Heung-Min Son did exactly that. Backman in goal. It was poor goalkeeping. Like, he left it way too late to make a decision over whether a player is going to get a touch on it or not. You could see that all Tottenham players were about 3 yards away from the ball, so they weren't going to get a touch on it. And the ball had already gone past him by the time he dived. It was poor goalkeeping, and it cost Watford in the end today. I didn't think Watford were horrendous today, though, to be fair. I've actually been quite impressed with all three of the promoted teams this season. I know Norwich haven't got any points so far this season, but against City they got battered. But against Liverpool, 3-0 I thought was a really harsh result on them. I thought they were a lot better and deserved a better result. Not like, I'm not saying they deserved, maybe they didn't deserve a draw, but they deserved not to lose by 3 goals. But yesterday they were unlucky against Leicester to lose in the end. I thought Leicester didn't look great again yesterday. But yeah, what was I going to say? Tottenham, top of the league, obviously now. Only team, I think they're the only team to win all 3 games. Yeah, because West Ham and Liverpool, Chelsea all drew yesterday. And yeah, Santo or Nuno or whatever you call him, Nuno's got them playing really well. Watford, as I say, I think they have a good chance of staying up. They looked really impressive in that opening day win against Aston Villa. Obviously I think they went 3-0 up before Villa scored. And yeah, so it was a decent watch today in today's game. Spurs, they do look like it's like watching the Spurs of the couple of seasons they had where they came relatively close to winning the title, I think they were about within 10 points of winning the title both times. Obviously, Leicester and Chelsea won it, but they do look really impressive at the moment, and I think maybe we need to start considering them when it comes to who's going to get top four, because at the moment everyone seems to think that it's nailed down that Man City, Man United, Chelsea, and Liverpool are going to get top four. I think Chelsea and Man City are the two that are the favourites to win the title. I think Liverpool and United are the two that have been considered for third and fourth place. I don't see why Tottenham are any worse than Liverpool and United at the moment anyway. Whether they can keep it up, that's the question. Their squad depth is maybe a little bit thinner than Liverpool and United, so that could be a problem eventually. But yeah, I think Tottenham. I think Tottenham will finish above Leicester this season. Leicester so far haven't really impressed me, especially in the game against West Ham the other night. I thought they just looked lacklustre. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.